Blessings, my dears, in love and light. 10 ways to help you relate to being an earthling a bit better. Now, our souls are all from different places. Many of them originated here on earth and have had incarnation after incarnation here, right here on earth. Others have come from afar in order to help raise the vibration here, or to just have an experience of what it's like to incarnate on this beautiful and yet sometimes dark planet. Now, because we've come from all over, we all have different underlying personalities, biases, leanings, ways of thinking, different vibrations. It's like having lots of different people come from different countries all over the world and converging on one small village. It's like a mix and match of different soul vibrations, different ways of being. Now, if you've come to Earth from a different dimension or a different density of existence, you've already progressed up through the densities of existence and you've come back to experience this one and help in some way, then you can find that this vibration is a bit foreign to you. It's a bit alien to you. In fact, you can literally feel like an alien in human skin. Plus, a sense of alienation can be severe. There's a subconscious remembering that you're not of this vibration. It just feels a bit foreign to you on a subconscious level. And so when you try to fit in with society, there can be a sense of alienation, which we often tend to try to mask in order to get on in life. In addition to that, norms of behaviours can seem rather strange. Even on this planet, there's unbelievably negative things that go on, as well as very positive things, but the level of negativity can be hard to take. Strange behaviours can be hard to take because you've grown out of this kind of behaviour where you're from, and you're from a society which is far more utopian, and this society can seem a bit barbaric to you. And lastly, you can even miss your home vibration. You get a sense that the vibration here is somewhat lower than you're used to, and you can, on a subconscious level, this can come conscious and you can actively miss some place, feel like you're not home, and you miss home. You don't know where it is, you don't know what it is, or you might have some idea, but you actively miss some other place and feel like you want to go home. Now, here are 10 ways to help relate to being an earthling better now that you are one. Number 1, contemplate on what it means to be human. Now, if you really contemplate the positivities of being a human being, this can help you feel a lot better. So, what are they? Humans have a wonderful appreciation of beauty and what it means to be beautiful. Looking at the beautiful places on our wonderful planet helps you to appreciate this. Ability to cooperate. Human beings have a wonderful ability to cooperate and work together for the benefit of all, although this social norm of behaviour does need to be utilised a bit more sometimes. To experience joy and love. Human beings have a wonderful ability to experience joy and love. The magnificent emotions that we can experience in this reality are something to behold. Human beings love to express their creativity, as well as being analytical. We have a great range of different types of thought going on this planet. We have a great need to overcome adversity and to better ourselves. We're always trying to work towards a better way of living and a new way forward when we're not under mass mind control, that is. And we love to laugh, and we have a great sense of humour. We can have wonderful high vibrational energy when we laugh and enjoy fun and jokes with friends. So by focusing on these traits of what it means to be a human being, you can feel better. Number 2, embrace your humanity. Looking at the traits we've just figured out, try to accept them. Really embrace those traits and move forward with them. Focus on what it means to be human, because you are one after all and you're here for a reason. So try to accept that you are a human being, even if it is for just one lifetime. in the cosmic scheme of things, it's just a short time. So try to embrace being a human being and accept it for now. Number 3, blend your humanity with spirituality. Now, you wouldn't be watching this video if you weren't at least a bit spiritual, and at the same time you are a human being. Now, many ways of thought will have it that you purge your ego completely and do a lot of meditation. Now, I'll always recommend a lot of meditation and doing ego work. And when I say ego, that's every part of you as a person, your perception of self, how you are, your personality traits, how you perceive the world, the way you interact with it, everything about you that makes you an individual, everything about not just your personality, but how you think and perceive as well. Now, some spiritual methods will encourage you to purge your ego, and I have found many people complaining that they end up feeling like they have to be sort of dull and boring in a way and empty. Now, emptiness is great because it's a reset point for you, and when we have a spiritual awakening, our ego resets. But it's good to rebuild the self and choose new aspects of self to be, because you are still a human being. You don't need to purge your personality and go and sit under a tree and meditate day in, day out and end up as boring as a damp piece of cardboard. You can still be vibrant, amazing, joyful, excitable, all the wonderful, wonderful emotions you can experience and all the interesting things about you. So blend your humanity with spirituality, and life is so interesting, and that blend of being a human helps you to once again accept your humanity. Number 4, accept that this earthly reality can be barbaric, heinous and unspeakable. It's true that on earth there are terrible things that go on, as well as the wonderful positive things, but some of us find those negative things hard to bear. So what you can do is work on accepting that these things do go on, but just know that your soul wouldn't have incarnated you here if it didn't think you could handle the challenge. And if more of us grabbed being human by the balls and do something about it, then this earthly reality can be a better place, and being an earthling can be a lot more bearable, even enjoyable. Number 5, figure out who you've incarnated with from your soul group or soul family. Now, it's very likely that you've incarnated with at least one other from your home vibration, so you can figure out who they are. Now, this really isn't hard to do, and you can just use your intuition. You can literally just ask yourself, who else is from my home vibration here with me now? And let your subconscious answer the question. That first name that pops into your head, that person you relate to the most in this reality. Now, you needn't be bestest buddies in the whole world. You needn't agree on everything. It's just that subconscious feeling, that person you're with who feels like home, that person you're with you can be totally yourself with, you can say anything with, that you get together with, and time just flies when you're together. So there may be more than one. It may be a parent, it may be a child, it may be a sibling, it may be a friend, it may be a work colleague, and you may not have even met them yet. So if you can't think of anyone at this time, then look out for them and believing you'll find them. The law of attraction will bring them to you, and go to places where you're likely to meet them, spiritual groups or workshops or what have you, and then you're more likely to meet that person. You just click with it, and that's a sure sign that they are from home. Number 6. Contemplate all the amazing, wonderful things about the planet Earth. Think about all the amazing places you can visit. Think about all the amazing cultures you can experience. Think about all the wonderful pastimes you can do. Think about all the adventures to be had, and all the people you can get to know, and all the creatures on this planet if you love animals or nature. So this planet really is a gift to us. most of humanity are blind and greedy and controlling and don't give two hoots about this planet, but I know that you and I do. So to help you feel better about being an Earthling, renew your appreciation about the planet Earth, because it's a wonderful gift to us. Number 7, write down a list of earthly activities that you want to do in the next 6 months. What things do you really want to do in this reality as a human being on the planet Earth? What are some great things that you want to do to have learning and experience? You might want to study a course. You might want to visit a certain location. You might want to go to a certain event. You might want to meet a famous person. You might want to write a book. What do you want to do in the next 6 months? Write a list as a human on Earth. What's some cool things you want to do? Because when you're no longer a human on Earth, when your lifetime is through, and may it be long and prosperous, you won't have the chance to do these things anymore. Number 8, to help you relate to being an Earthling better, is know that you've incarnated here for a reason, even if you don't know what it is yet. Now, some people have just incarnated here to raise the vibration, to help others in ascension. Just by being in the same room as them, they're subconsciously raising their vibration. Now, you may not ever figure out why you're here, but that might be why you're here. Even if it's just little things, even if you just work in a shop and you're helping to improve other people's mood day in, day out, that might be your purpose. Don't underestimate the effect you can have on other people just by raising their vibration or imparting a bit of wisdom to them now and again. You're helping others, and no matter if your role seems insignificant, it likely has a more significant impact than you realise. Number 9, to help you relate to being an Earthling better. Although this place might subconsciously feel like a strange place, set down roots or reinforce them. It's important you have a comfortable home that you love. So, redecorate your home a little bit, or get a few things to spruce it up a bit, or rearrange your home. Give it a spring clean. Take new pride in your home. Be mindful of your home. Figure out how you can make it feel more comfortable, more like a dwelling you love to be in. Then you'll feel like Earth is more like home. And number 10, to help you relate to being an Earthling better, is to make contact with those who are watching over you. And as I say, no one ever travels alone, so discarnate out there somewhere in another dimension or whatever, they're going to be keeping an eye on you. When you're discarnate, you'll be watching those who are incarnate and helping to monitor their lifetimes and make sure they're okay on this important mission here on this planet, most likely. So they'll be there watching over you, so you can make contact with them. Now, they probably make contact with you regularly via thought, and you can do the same thing. Just speak to them and feel for that reply, and they're likely from your home vibration, from home, and so you can keep in touch with them via thought. So let me and others know in the comments section what you do to help you relate to being an Earthling better in this earthly vibration. And don't forget to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. And don't forget to click that bell button to receive notifications, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.